Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're someone who's exploring network marketing companies, or you're passionate about wellness and essential oils, then this video is definitely for you. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about companies in the wellness and direct selling space, doTERRA. We're going to unpack what the company is all about, where it started, how it's doing today, what kinds of products it offers, and whether or not it's a solid opportunity for someone looking to start a business in the network marketing industry. So grab a coffee, tea, or maybe even some lavender oil and let's get into it. Let's start with the basics. Who or what is doTERRA? doTERRA, which means gift of the earth in Latin, is a wellness company that's most famous for its high-quality essential oils. The company was founded in 2008 and is headquartered in Pleasant Grove, Utah. And no, they're not just another essential oils company. doTERRA has really carved out a niche for itself by focusing heavily on the purity and potency of its oils. The founders, 7 industry veterans including David Sterling, who is still the CEO today, started the company with a clear mission: to provide the highest quality essential oils in the world. And they didn't cut any corners. They focused on something they call CPTG, Certified Pure Tested Grade, which means their oils go through rigorous third-party testing to ensure there are no fillers, synthetic ingredients, or contaminants. Basically, they want to make sure what you're putting on your skin or even in your body is as clean and effective as possible. Now, you might be wondering, how has doTERRA done since launching in 2008? The answer is, surprisingly well. The company has grown to become one of the largest essential oil companies globally. They report over $1 billion in annual revenue, and they've done that without relying on traditional retail. That's huge. doTERRA operates primarily as a multi-level marketing company, or MLM, which means they sell their products through independent distributors who can earn commissions from product sales and by building a team. Currently, doTERRA has millions of customers and wellness advocates across more than 100 countries. They also employ thousands of people and have built a massive global infrastructure that includes distillation and sourcing facilities around the world. It's safe to say they're not a small operation anymore. Okay, let's talk products. Because if you're considering starting a business with doTERRA, it's essential to understand what you'll actually be selling. doTERRA's core product line is their essential oils. They offer single oils like peppermint, lavender, and lemon, as well as proprietary blends designed for specific uses like calming, immunity boosting, or digestive support. One of their most popular products is a blend called On Guard, which is promoted as a natural way to support immune function. But the product line doesn't stop there. Over the years, doTERRA has expanded into other wellness categories, including nutritional supplements, personal care items like shampoos and lotions, skincare, cleaning products, and even items for kids and pets. They've essentially created a lifestyle brand around holistic, natural living. What sets their products apart is their sourcing model. doTERRA prides itself on something they call co-impact sourcing. This means they work directly with farmers and distillers around the world to ensure ethical labor practices and high-quality raw materials. They say this model not only helps secure the best plant material for their oils, but also supports communities in developing countries. So, what kind of company is doTERRA, exactly? Well, doTERRA is a multi-level marketing company, also known as an MLM. That means they use independent distributors to sell their products, and those distributors have the opportunity to earn money not only from their own sales but also from building a team beneath them. MLMs are, a hot topic. Some people really love them for the potential flexibility and residual income, while others criticize them for being honestly pretty tough to succeed in, and for focusing too much on recruitment. With doTERRA, though, the business model is heavily product-focused, and they've put a lot of effort into distancing themselves from some of the more predatory MLM practices out there. In fact, a good chunk of doTERRA customers are just that, customers. They're not in it to build a business at all. According to the company, over 80% of their members are simply buying products for personal use, not as part of a business opportunity. That actually works in their favor, credibility-wise, because it shows there's real product demand outside of the compensation structure. Alright, now let's get into the nitty-gritty of the compensation plan. If you're considering joining doTERRA as a wellness advocate, that's what they call their distributors, you really need to understand how the money flows. So, doTERRA's compensation plan is pretty standard for MLMs, but honestly, it can look a bit complex at first glance. There are 7 main ways you can earn. First, there's retail profit, which is basically the difference between the wholesale price you pay and the retail price your customers pay. That's usually around 25%. Second, there's the fast start bonus, which pays you a percentage, up to 20%, on the sales made by people you personally enroll during their first 60 days. Third, there's the Power of 3 bonus, which is doTERRA's way of rewarding consistent team structure. If you build a team where everyone is purchasing a minimum amount and your volume hits certain thresholds, you can earn a $50, $250, or even $1,500 monthly bonus. Then you have the unilevel bonus, which is kind of the core of the residual income model. This pays you on the monthly volume of your team, down to 7 levels deep. The percentage varies, but most of your commission actually comes from the deeper levels, which really incentivizes you to build a strong and active team. There's also the leadership pools, which are bonuses paid to top-performing leaders, and infinity bonuses for the highest ranks. Now here's the thing. You're not going to see big money right out of the gate. Like most MLMs, doTERRA requires consistent effort, team building, and personal sales to earn significant income. According to their published income disclosure statements, most people earn modest amounts, especially in the early stages. The big earnings are typically made by those who reach the top ranks, which, takes time, effort, and persistence. So, let's talk startup costs. Joining doTERRA as a wellness advocate is actually, relatively affordable. There's a $35 enrollment fee that gets you a wholesale membership for a year. It's kind of like a Costco membership, honestly. This gives you 25% off all retail prices. Now, while you can technically start with just that fee, most people opt to buy one of the starter kits, which range from around $150 to $600. These kits include a selection of oils, sometimes a diffuser, and often waive the enrollment fee. The kits are marketed as a more value-packed way to start both your wellness journey and your business. There are no monthly quotas to stay a member, but if you want to earn commissions, you'll need to place at least a 100 PV or point value order each month. That's roughly $100 in product. This monthly requirement is where a lot of people get tripped up, especially if they are not making many sales. So it's important to factor that in when deciding whether this is the right business for you. So, how is doTERRA doing as a company in 2025? Overall, they're holding strong. They've built a billion-dollar global business with millions of customers and advocates in countries around the world. While the essential oils trend has cooled a bit since its peak, doTERRA has stayed relevant by diversifying their product line and leaning into health, wellness, and even emotional well-being. So, they've also doubled down on science and sustainability, which really appeals to today's conscious consumer. They actually operate their own labs, invest in third-party testing, and promote a program called Co-Impact Sourcing, where they partner with growers around the world to ethically source their oils while supporting local communities. Now, financially, while doTERRA doesn't release all of their revenue numbers publicly every year, independent estimates suggest they continue to bring in well over $1 billion annually. That puts them among the top MLMs globally, alongside companies like Amway, Herbalife, and Young Living, who, by the way, is their biggest competitor in the essential oil space. At this point, you're probably wondering, is doTERRA worth it? Should you buy the products? Should you join the business? Well, here's the honest take. On the pro side, doTERRA offers genuinely high-quality products, a strong brand reputation, and a company culture that emphasizes education, sustainability, and community. The compensation plan does reward effort, and it's very possible to make some side income, or even more if you're committed and strategic. On the con side, success in the business takes work. It's sales, it's team building, it's showing up consistently. And like most MLMs, only a small percentage of people ever make it to the top income levels. There's also the monthly PV requirement to consider, which can be a burden if you're not actively selling or recruiting. That said, if you love the products and genuinely want to share them, doTERRA can be a fulfilling experience, whether or not it turns into a major income stream. Many people use it as a way to get products they love at a discount while making a little extra cash on the side. Are you ready to take your doTERRA or any other network or affiliate business to the next level? Meet Sparky AI, your personal marketing powerhouse. With Sparky, you tap into a world where engaging social media content meets smart automation. Imagine a system that not only creates compelling ad copy, ready-to-go social media posts, and eye-catching graphics for every major platform, but also manages your lead follow-up seamlessly. Sparky AI does it all. From generating custom funnel links to retargeting visitors across Facebook, Twitter, and beyond, it ensures your prospects never slip through the cracks. And if you're looking to build a community around doTERRA, our robust advertising co-op and social media challenge provide you with a complete suite of tools to boost engagement and visibility. By automating drip emails, text messages, and live calls, Sparky AI keeps your audience engaged, turning curiosity into conversions. Whether you're just starting or looking to scale up rapidly, Sparky is the secret weapon that makes sure every member of your team is driven towards success. Get ready to shine together in the world of wellness with doTERRA and Sparky AI. So there you have it, a full review of doTERRA, from their roots in Utah to their global presence today. Whether you're a fan of essential oils or considering joining as a wellness advocate, I hope this gave you a clearer picture of what the company is all about. If you've had any personal experience with doTERRA, good or bad, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss out on future deep dives into companies, business models, and all things marketing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless.